easy go.
Yo, what's up guys, CO2 Untamed here, back on Farming Sim 25. Today's video, by the name of the title, is part 3 of the Rags to Riches. And as you can see up there, it's December 2nd, it's snowing, it's 23 degrees, it's fairly cold. And I figure since we got the pit in here in this big mountain, it's a little chilly, I won't lie. But we got the old Dodge out of the way. We bought some land in the second episode of Grandpappy's land, pretty much enough to build a house on. And we could have a standard ground foundation, so to speak, to build a house, build some garages and stuff like that, be able to get rid of this freaking camper. It's somewhat good for the most part, but it's not the best. You know, we're just making do, been living out of it. The last couple of months is December. I don't remember what month I ended the last video on, but I did do some work. We did sell a vehicle, and yeah, let's get right into this because we got a lot of work to do. We're gonna let this 24 valve warm up. Gotta get this front loader warmed up. Not really too much warmed up, but we're going to go fill the brand new vehicle I just bought, which is a Peterbilt 379, and we sold that Kenworth dump truck. And now we're getting, I just bought a Peterbilt with a endless dump trailer, and it's working a lot better just with the truck and trailer. It's kind of hard to do anything backing up wise, so yeah. But as you could see, it is clearly snowing, so this is gonna be quite exciting. I did kind of learn or vouch to, if I did, like, for instance, if I rolled this front loader right here, you know, I'd consider be totaled in real life. So instead of trying to flip it over and still use it again, because I know the crash physics ain't too realistic in this game, but that's how I'm gonna look at it. If I flip, roll a truck, something like that down these mountains, it'd be considered total. We're gonna let this sucker warm up if it fires up. Yeah, somewhat did. We're gonna get this tarp opened up, and we got, I don't know why, but it's amber, and then when my brights on, we could get it on purple. So we got the purple on purple. It looks so good, it does. And it is very chilly, so we're gonna have that warm up. We're gonna pretty much fill it up, get her loaded, and then pry. This is a 100,000 liter trailer and 75,000 liter bucket, so I only got 64 on because I couldn't get it all. So we'll get that back, and then I do have quite a bit of metal to sell, so that's why we warmed up the Ford. I gotta sell all that. I did put a payment down. I don't know if they're currently working on the house right now with, you know, being the snowstorm, but I do have them building, plus having them building a garage and stuff like that, putting workshops in. So like this front loader, yeah, it's in the red or orange. Eventually it's gonna be pretty bad where I don't think it would operate anymore unless it's the bucket. Hold on, we'll see if it's the bucket that's bad. Oh, okay, so the bucket is what's bad, so I don't know what's gonna happen if the bucket's broke, but as you can see, it's pretty red. I'm not even gonna worry about that pile. We're just gonna get this turned around here, and if anything, I'll just wait until the next month to top off that trailer and sell that. So I'll have to go down and turn that rig off, because unless there's we're gonna get a fair amount. So yeah. Luckily the day before the storm I salted a lot of this driveway just so I could get up here, but as you can see, I have not delivered any metal. I mean, this is straight up, yeah. It is this is just a bunch right here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to dump some iron off soon. So probably take a bucket load because I'm at 107 or 129. So it should last. But I have this whole trailer filled to the peak, plus all that I have to do. So I'm going to see if I could still put, you know, a lot more room on this trailer. I don't know why I hopped in there. I was right next to the truck. But we're going to see. Drop this tailgate here. Get this sucker. Get this gooseneck loaded. If you guys are enjoying the video, hit that like button and subscribe if you guys want to. We are fully loaded on this old boy. We're gonna see where to go, but I'll see you guys once we get to the selling location. So in the conclusion, if I'm gonna do fully loads like this, I probably should invest in a flatbed or something like that, semi. But the problem is, usually this, everywhere I go in this town, even in the city, is fairly small and fairly tight. I mean, that endless dump, I did a couple loads with that, and it was fairly tight getting into some things. So I'll have to see about maybe getting like a flatbed truck, but I want to be able to carry all this on there is the problem. Or maybe getting a heavier duty rig, because this Ford is just a pickup truck. But since we got some money now and we're doing pretty good, I could actually start investing into some, you know, spending some money on some good quality pickup vehicles. And once my house is finished getting built, we'll have a ground to stand on, and I could start buying more land, and we don't have to sleep in a cave in a camper. So yeah, stay tuned, because we're gonna go from rags to riches, and we're almost rich, but we still have a lot of grandpa's land to buy, and eventually get cattle, farm equipment, start farming, making money that way. I don't know if I'll this is holding the brakes. This is oh boy. It's kind of going a little bit quicker than I wanted to there. Try not to roll this rig, because we still kind of fairly need it. But we did sell quite a bit of all the farm equipment that was on the property. Did tear down that barn and stuff like that. But like I said, right now they're moving pretty quick, so the houses should be almost done. They're thinking by March or April, and which I'm all fine by that, but we just got to tough it out through all this cold winter snowy stuff. Alright, we officially got here, and oh boy, that kind of worked out great. Why am I still in reverse? Alright, I don't know how much money we made, but we got over $1 million, 1.1. So that kind of works out great. But as you could see, we already kind of bought the house and then the barn and stuff like that. But just in October, I spent 230 grand. And I made well over 2.5 mil, 2.6, somewhere around in there. Plus, yeah, so, but as you can see, November, I spent quite a bit of money, and just been paying for the construction and everything else right on hand. So they should be up there doing that right now. And I don't know if I could get out this way. This is a very tricky little place to get into, where I was talking about it's kind of hard to have a tractor trailer, or in this case a truck and a trailer, because of how tight everywhere is, let alone a big old extended cab long bed. I think that's a long bed. Drive over that curb here. So yeah. Alright, I have talked to the store, you know, a good buddy at the store. I'm gonna have to drive through the snow. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Scratch up the brand new paint job and LEDs. But we're gonna go unload this, because I have the money for a new truck, but I don't really want to spend the money on a new truck just yet. But because I don't want to keep buying equipment when I don't have no room for it, and I'm asking them if they could get my property done any sooner. I'll be willing to pay the money if you guys could work the the double shift and stuff like that. And they think they can make it happen at least by February. Not much, but at least February. So 2 months, which ain't bad, but it is a big mansion plus the garage on top of the hill, getting the materials all during the winter is kind of limited. So that's what they say, even if by February. But I still have to build like a somewhat of a a trailer or trucking shop or somewhere where I could actually store these trailers, because now I just bought 2 flatbed doubles, or I don't even know what they're considered to be called, but they're like pubs. The one's short and the other one's fairly shorter, so it's probably the same length as this, but they're just doubles. And I'm hoping that would work with getting up these mountains. I'm hoping the semi works getting up that mountain with the weather and such. But we're gonna go sell this ore and park this trailer right at their shop, and then grab the 2 doubles. And yeah, and this is where it comes in about it being fairly tight. I have to go through the left right there because I don't think I can really necessarily make that. Well, we'll try. Because I made it once and it was kind of caught up, so we just gotta follow this as wide as we can. Watch out, a little goofy guy. Okay, it worked. I mean, it just taking things very slow and wide, but we are heading to the shop now, which is actually right around the corner. So we'll just record this. Beautiful jig brakes. Plus, I got it custom built with the black and the purple LEDs, as you can see there. But there's just really never no. Whoa, bro! What's this? There's just really no room to park anything. So I figure since we got the driveway there on the other side of the railroad tracks, we'll just back it up here since it's empty. The ground's fairly frozen. I shouldn't have to worry about getting the lake stuck or anything like that. I'm hoping not. We can just park it right there. The doubles, I don't know where I'm gonna park. So this is a new problem. I thought about buying. I dropped that trailer. I thought about buying this land, but I want to turn this land into farmland. But with how much room it's fairly big where I don't need to turn into a truck shop. But I got other places up there too, and mostly just trying to find a place to. We might have to slide that back just a little bit. There we go. I'm thinking. Alright, so this ain't too bad for a flatbed. I don't know how many pieces we could get on them, and I'm hoping I'm not going to struggle too much. It does look pretty sick though. I'm just hoping with the amount of the turning radius. Oh yeah, it turned a lot better. Look at that. That's beautiful. I just can't back up. But at least this way I'll have 2 trailers and hopefully I can turn it a lot better. Plus I will have 2,000 horsepower instead of like 600. So there's a lot better there. Alright, looking at the map, I want to say this path is a little bit better to get up there than trying to go around those turns. Oh boy, I should have took this route a little bit better. It's actually working a lot better than I thought it was. Hopefully with it being loaded, I'm not gonna total this brand new truck and trailer and everything else. So we are finally getting somewhere. Just, I do love these double. Oh my god, I'm so glad I bought these. Like, the turning radius is just amazing on this. Like, I would be struggling right now with the... I might be able to just loop it right around here. Try not to hit anything. Oh my god, you want to talk about how close you're irritating me. I don't know how I did not hit that, but I was more paying attention on the curve of my trailer. But look at this. It's not the best. I don't even know if I could back it up. Oh, no. I've never backed up doubles my entire life, so this is probably... Oh boy. I just hit that pole. You guys didn't see nothing. Alright. I'd say this right here is straight enough. So I'm gonna get this loaded. It's gonna take some time. Especially when I could have... If it was right here, it would be fine. So maybe next time in the future I could drive around and maybe try making it around. But until then, we're gonna get this loaded. And hopefully, I don't know how safe it is considering these go from front to back. So yeah, I got it pretty tight. I didn't realize that until now, strapping this load, that it only goes front to back. So as you can see, it's a little crooked, but I did kind of try backing up a little bit to get to these last 6. So I might not even waste my time. Well, I sense we're already going there. We could just go and grab them. So yeah, we'll finish getting this loaded up and get these emptied. Alright, we finally got her loaded, and I don't know how I feel about the back one. And well, yeah, this is gonna be Ventress. Oh, I guess I could turn my skid steer off. Park this over yonder. So next time, we'll set that down. Next time I should be able to just drive right around, but I'm thinking I might try taking that same path because I really don't want to deal with this road. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna back up. There we go. Slid right in that snow, and that's what I'm fear of, because get set in that snow, we're done. And this is a nice truck, brand new with 0.5 hours on it, and yeah, we don't need that happen. So probably gonna end the video after selling these. I probably could load up that back one, so at least now I know. Oh my lord, that snow. It's gonna kill me. We at least need to get our steers on the dirt. I need to focus more on that. We're good. Oh, I got those. Those steers go right in that snow. I'm sliding. So this is some off-road, Alaskan off-road truckers or something like that TV show. If I hit that snow, we're done. I'm sliding. If I get to the main road, I would be okay unless I flip it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened. Alright, we saved it. I don't know if I lost any. I think I just lost that one. If that says anything. I don't know. Now I know, hint to self. Strap it through the truck because I was strapping on the back, and apparently I unhooked the front strap. So I'm hoping that one's gonna hang on. This ain't realistic by any means. Oh my lord, I just needed to make it to the city. Alright, we officially got here, and further investigation, I'm gonna try finding a trailer. We're gonna just... Oh, great. Really? I'm gonna try finding a new semi to take on this load. It ain't bad. So about 200 grand. I don't have no equipment, so we're just gonna... What? There we go. We're just... Wow. Almost 10 grand for one of those. That's impressive. I might redo... Actually, I don't even know if this is the smart move on this point. Get super close to that side. If I need to back up, I can. Oh. That's actually turning a lot better than my trailer. But this is where the benefits come in, where I don't have that trailer looping around, and it works out great. So we're gonna go drive this to the shop really quick, probably end the video here. I'm gonna go in and talk to them about getting me a rig and maybe customizing these trailers to fit that rig. I don't know. There's a Peterbilt with a cat, but it's only 500 horsepower. I've been looking at this was 2,000, so I'm curious to see if the 500 horsepower can even pull this. I'm hoping. If not, then no big deal. I'll just have to put the trailers in there, customize the LED lights. It does look good with this rig, but I like the endless dump on this one because this is an in-game top left corner. You have 6 settings before going through, because the change of the lights, the LED lights, the seat, and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna go in, talk to them. Next video, you guys are probably gonna see me with a brand new, well, 2 of them, 2 Peterbilts. But I do like this one, and so I'll have 2 setups, 2 trucks, $1.68 million. So we're probably going to start buying some land. But as you guys seen here, this is what I'm going to be doing until about February, where my house and shop is done, where that way I could start buying more property, I'm just building up money. So it's going to be one of those videos where next time you see me, I might have a couple mil, might have nothing much. I don't plan on buying anything, but thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Goodbye.